Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
So you grew up listening to us?
Oh, every morning.
Lady Gaga.
Was it us or was it the music?
It was you. It was you guys.
This amazing album, Mayhem.
The album is called Mayhem.
It's arriving March 7th. It's called Mayhem. 7 studio album.
That's right, I'm screaming on my group.
It's Gaga, your little girl from New York,
Mayhem, let's talk about it.
with Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
Today we celebrate a brand new album from Lady Gaga. It's called Mayhem. And we've got it. We've been listening to it all night.
Love it.
Sounds good. There's so many cuts we could start the show with. We voted on Zombie Boy. Yay! Oh my God! Lady Gaga with a present for us. That's Zombie Boy from Mayhem, her brand new album. We're going to be playing some other cuts as the day goes on. That felt good.
I love that. That was awesome.
It just sounds great. It makes you feel good.
And you know she's on SNL. She's the host and the musical guest.
She's got a busy week.
Yep.
And also, as Nate was saying earlier, with Zombie Boy, finally we have a new Halloween song to play every year.
That is true.
We needed a new Halloween song. This is awesome. Good morning there, Danielle.
Good morning.
Good morning, Senor Nate. Buenos dias. Hello there, Skeery.
Hi.
Hey, Froggy, what do you think of Zombie Boy? Is it good for you?
I liked it very much, Elvis. I do.
It's
I
so
liked
good to hear some Gaga. Welcome to the house, Gaga. Come on in, have a seat. Hey, producer Sam, how you feeling?
Morning, I'm feeling great.
Doing okay? Zombie girl. Hey, Scotty B.
Good morning.
Scotty B brought the cheesecake today.
Oh.
We got some Zombie Boy cheesecake on the way. We got Diamond.
Good morning.
How is she doing today?
She's great, actually.
We agree that this was the longest week of all time.
Yes.
Well,
That's
guess
what?
what?
It felt like.
It's Friday.
Yes. Can't wait to
She's
go.
going to have a weekend.
Yes.
And Holly, our first caller of the day. Hey, Holly, just to let you know, our girlfriend Gandhi is off today. She's got some family business to take care of, but we'll be here for you. How you feeling, Holly?
Hi, I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Good.
We're all jazzed up. Lady Gaga rolled in here with her new music. We loved it. We loved it. So Holly says her son woke her up a little early this morning. So why did he wake you up so early, Holly?
Oh, he's just a baby, so he's typically up around this time anyways.
How old is your little baby?
My son, he is going to be 8 months old on Sunday.
Aw. And he woke Mom up early. How rude.
How dare he?
I mean,
Seriously.
he is so much better than he used to be. He's finally sleeping through the night. That only started like 2 months ago. Besides that, it was like every 3 hours he used to wake up. So I'm very thankful that he waits till 6.
I remember those days.
Wow.
Every 3 hours.
Yeah.
One day he'll be my age and he won't sleep all the way through the night anymore. But at least hopefully he'll move out by then.
I mean, no, he can stay a little longer. He's okay.
Oh, you're good. I'm saying like 60 years old. But I'm okay.
Well, he can kick rocks at that point.
All right. Well, if you have if you have a basement, he's welcome. Hey, well, Holly, you are our first caller of the week. You're the last first caller of the week.
Yes.
What do you have for our friend Holly?
Well, we're going to load Holly down. We've got the Elvis Duran in the Morning Show hoodie, thanks to Hackensack Meridian Health, and a $50 Wendy's gift card for that breakfast burrito, Holly.
There you go, Holly. It's all you.
Yay! Thank you guys so much. And I'm going to be in the Bahamas next week also. I texted in yesterday about it.
Will you be in Nassau? Will you be at Atlantis or anywhere near?
We'll be at Nassau, but we're doing a boat cruise that's going to be passing by Atlantis while you guys are broadcasting.
Well, make sure you honk.
Yeah.
Honk the horn.
Yeah.
Honk the horn and flash of the lights. All right. Well, thank you, Holly.
For a boat of bachelorette girls.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
Oh, trouble. All right, Holly, hold on, and thank you for listening to us. Have a great weekend. We'll see you in the Bahamas. And even though she's not here, let's play the music for Gandhi's 3 things we need to know. I never really listened to it.
Quite the jam.
All right, well, thank you, Gandhi. That was awesome. She will be back on Monday.
Yes.
Yeah, family business. I think a good family friend passed away, so she's at the funeral this weekend. Hey, so the weekend is here. Any plans?
I did my plans last night, I feel like.
Tell everyone what you did.
Once again, for the I don't know, umpteenth
Fourth
time.
time, maybe?
Yeah, fourth or fifth time. I went to see Anne Juliet on Broadway because our friend Joey Fatone is in it, so I wanted to see him. And it is just the most amazing show. I'm telling you, even if you don't love Broadway, go see it. All the music of Britney Spears and NSYNC and Backstreet Boys and Katy Perry.
I would love to go.
And yeah, Froggy, you would love it.
But I'm going to go with you.
Oh my gosh. And then you know what we did? We fangirled. So my sister and I stood at the stage door last night, got autographed, and screamed our heads off like high schoolers. It was fabulous.
Nice. Sounds like you haven't stopped.
Oh my gosh.
You're still fangirling now.
Totally. I listened to the music on the way in, and I had 2 hours of sleep last night.
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Every morning when you walk in, I'm in my office. I want you to stand outside my door and wait for me.
I'll fangirl when you walk in.
And I'll fangirl when
I'll give you an autograph as I want one.
Thanks so much.
I do want to go see Anne Juliet. That's the one everyone needs to see.
It's
and
amazing.
producer Sam, how are you doing? What are you doing this weekend?
If I can get the right material, I am going to attempt to lime wash my kitchen a dark green. Could this ruin my entire condo? Maybe.
Nah, you know what?
Try, though.
It's not a tattoo. It can be fixed no matter what you do.
Oh, that makes me feel better.
Always remember that. It'll take time, but you'll be fine.
Yeah.
That sounds like a very, very productive weekend.
Productive, yeah.
What about you, Straight Nate?
Oh, I've got a boatload of plans. I think Skeery and I might be going out tomorrow night. And Scotty B and I may be bowling today.
Oh my God, really? Bowling?
Bowling.
You have so many activities.
Yes, I'm a 7-year-old.
So
again.
where are you and Skeery going tomorrow night? I'm kind of curious.
Don't know.
We got some dinner plans on the horizon. We need a good reservation, Elvis, so I was going to hit you up after
Oh,
the show.
God. All right.
And a couple of bars.
Here we go.
All right, the boys are going out.
Yeah.
The boys are going out. What about you, Skeery? Oh, I guess I know what you're doing this weekend.
And in addition to that, I think my girlfriend and I are going to take our dads to brunch on Sunday.
Oh,
dad
that's
brunch.
so nice.
Dad brunch.
I love a dad brunch. Froggy, what are you doing this weekend?
Well, I need a weekend to recover from the last 2 days. Our friend Rod Phillips has been in town, and it's been ragged. We've been to concerts, and we've done all kinds of things very late at night the last 2 days. However, we've got Monster Jam in town, the giant monster truck. That's in town this weekend. And Shane Gillis is here in Jacksonville this weekend. I'm going to see him tomorrow night.
Wow, that's a great weekend. All right.
So
Snotty B, what are you doing this weekend?
Well,
Anything good?
Nate neglected to mention that he and my girlfriend and I are going to go eat meatballs at IKEA first.
Right.
And
Wait, hold on. You're going to IKEA for meatballs?
Yes.
Okay. Don't forget that Lingonberry
right?
thing on the side.
And then the frozen yogurt downstairs. And then we're going bowling, and then we're going for dinner. It's going to be a wonderful day today. I'm very excited.
Nice.
Nate, you know what? You may win the prize as most active this weekend.
Yeah, you might.
I'll gladly take the crown. Thank you, everybody.
Well, I'm going to be sitting at home with an ailing puppy.
Aww.
But we're going to be good.
Yeah.
I got it all weekend long. So I'm picking up Max from AMC, the Animal Medical Center here in New York City, and I need to protect him and be with him all weekend.
Aww.
So I'm going to be a shut-in. I got frozen food. I got people bringing food by. It's going to just be me and Max.
You should wear a cone in solidarity. Have a cone as well.
I'm not wearing a cone.
Oh.
I wear 2 cones on my boobs.
Where's Ollie? Where's his brother?
We need to separate them for the weekend because Ollie will get crazy and be so excited to see little Maxie. He'll eat his stitches out.
Oh, yeah.
He
no.
loves his brother.
That's not good.
There's nothing worse than the feel of a stitch pulling on your skin. Anyway, so yeah, we have it all planned out. It's all choreographed out. I can't wait to see my little boy. I'm very, very nervous, but they say he's crawling out of his bed in the hospital OR recovery room, and he's crawling into people's laps. He needs people. So
He wants cuddles.
I can't wait to give him some cuddles. The little Frankenstein head. It'll be good. It'll be good. But you know what? Cancer be gone.
Yeah, that's the best thing. That's it.
I know. So there you go. And also, I'll be playing my Lady Gaga Mayhem album on repeat.
Oh, Max is going to love that.
Yeah. He will love that. All right. Well, are you guys ready for your Friday?
Yeah!
Do we have guests today?
No, just us.
None? Wait, hold on. I do believe we have Mario Carbone on today.
How could I forget
Mario Carbone brought us the most amazing food yesterday from Carbone.
Oh.
He's in today to talk about it. All right, okay. Now, are you ready for your Friday?
Yeah!
That's funny? To me, it's funny. Yeah, do you have a sense of humor?
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator or a grilled sausage breakfast burrito or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? It's got to be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Attenzione! All you coffee fiends, all you addicts like me. Yesterday, I had to go in for a test for my physical, and I couldn't have caffeine. I've never had that before. They said, but you can't eat after midnight. You can't eat. This is the only time they said, well, you can have whatever you want, but not caffeine. So yesterday was a total wash.
Yeah.
Remember yesterday's show? I didn't even know who I was or where I was.
Yeah.
I did not know I was so needy. I didn't know I was so... I needed caffeine to get me through a sentence.
Addicted.
Dependent.
Yeah, well, you know what? Okay, so I think when I think of being addicted to caffeine, I think when you don't drink it, you get the shakes or whatever. I couldn't even form a sentence.
Wow.
That's like lifting the hood and seeing like what your engine really is all about.
Yeah.
That means I have no brain. I have no brain without caffeine.
Wow.
So this morning I walked over to the DeLonghi machine.
Yeah.
I pushed the espresso button. And here it comes. Nice little foamy top. Look at that. Woo!
Oh, look at that.
Oh, I know. The foam's gone now. I sucked all the foam off the top.
Skeery's the one who keeps putting the beans in there.
Yeah, I like
Skeery, I love it when you dip your beans into my DeLonghi.
I am such a fan of that machine. I look forward to that every single morning. The maintenance of it, the starting it up, and then the smell of those fresh beans. There's nothing like the smell of coffee beans.
I buy these beans for my look, it sounds like a bougie thing, but you don't have to be bougie and have a lot of money to buy a DeLonghi. They have all cost points. You can grind your own beans, and you're like, well, why? I just push a little cone in there and push a button, and no.
It's not the same. Definitely not.
So there's this coffee bean company. And they have Indonesian, they have, from around the world, they have these coffee beans. You're like, well, to me, or a lot of people are like, well, coffee's coffee. It all tastes the same. I'm starting to figure out that's not true.
Yeah, it's not true.
And now I feel like a bougie butthole. I really do.
You're a BB.
I'm a BB. I'm trying to figure out the name of this company. It's called, oh my God. Yeah, I'll find it for you. I should actually prepare this before.
It's beans itself?
The beans. And they also have a ground version. Grinded. Anyway, I'll figure it out. But some of the names of these coffees are like rip your head off.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, they got some intense stuff.
Nice.
I don't know if I need that.
I love Joffrey's. Have you ever had Joffrey's? It's Disney's
Oh,
official
yes,
coffee.
Joffrey's, yep.
I've seen it. I haven't. I've had it at Disney.
Gosh. When my parents go, I make them basically rent a U-Haul trailer to bring it all back.
And you're not exaggerating at all, are you?
Not at all.
Froggy, do you drink coffee? I don't know.
I don't. I every now and then I'll have a cup if I really need it, but it's not something I do regularly,
Yeah. I know maybe we're going on and on about coffee a lot, but it is like 6:20 in the morning.
Yeah.
This is where a lot of coffee drinkers are drinking their coffee.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people just don't feel like they're alive until they have a cup of coffee.
Well, like I said, I can't form a sentence.
I stand in front of the display for about a good 20 minutes before I make my decision. There's that many different options.
On the beans, you mean? Coffee beans?
On the beans, yeah. At the bean counter.
The bean counter. Anyway, well, happy caffeination, kids.
Yes.
It's a caffeination nation. We live in a caffeination. Oh, my God. Have I created something?
You just did.
Welcome to the Elvis Duran Morning Show Caffeination. Are you a member of the nation? If you're a member of the Caffeination, text me now. Just check in at 55100.
Trademark that.
No, I'm sure it's trademarked. If not, go trademark it. It's on me. I'll just get into the horoscopes. Producer Sam, who do you wish to do these with?
I wish to do them with you, Elvis.
Oh, well,
please.
Since I can actually form a
you can do this
sentence
there
today.
You go.
You guys, you missed your
you
missed your cue. Obviously, you need coffee. If it's your birthday today, you celebrate with Bryan Cranston, Jenna Fisher, and Wanda Sykes. I love Wanda Sykes.
Yay!
Yeah.
All right, if you're Capricorn, the only way to get things done is to take charge. It's time to stop procrastinating. Capricorn, your day's a 9.
Aquarius, your sensitivity is a little heightened today, so stay away from those difficult conversations. Your day's a 7.
Hey, Pisces, remember, good things don't take place overnight. Be consistent, and you'll see some payoff. Your day's a 10.
Aries, self-deprecation might be a joke, but over time it will start to wear at your confidence, so speak highly of yourself today. Your day's an 8.
Hey, Taurus, you've got some fun ahead of you this weekend. The more in the moment you can be, the more you'll long-term benefit.
I feel like that was supposed to be time, but long Tim sounds nice.
In other words, the more in the moment you can be, the more you'll long time benefit. Is that what that means?
Yeah.
It still sounds a little stupid.
Thanks, Tim.
Your day's a 9, Taurus.
Gemini, you're selling yourself short. Simply starting a task is the best way to figure out how capable you are. Your day's an 8.
Hey, Cancer, and this is good for all of us. If you don't take the chance, that opportunity will go to someone else. Your day's a 6.
Leo, you are going to be judged no matter what. So make the decisions that make you happy. Your day's an 8.
Amen. Virgo, there is a way to stand up for your beliefs without going to war, so choose assertiveness over aggression. There's a thin line between the two. Assertive and aggression. Your day's a 7. Virgo.
Libra, the universe works in mysterious ways. Just because you can't see why doesn't mean it's not in your best interest. Your day's a 6.
Skeery, are you a Scorpio?
No, I'm not.
Okay, Scorpio.
I am.
Okay. Well, see, this isn't you, though. Scorpio, labels are for jars, not for people.
Oh.
Don't put someone in a box. Your day's a 5. Oh, what an awful horoscope. Sorry. Okay.
Sorry, Scorpios. And finally, Sagittarius, take the independent route. Continue to create from a space of love and leave the rest. Your day is a 9, and those are your Friday morning horoscopes.
Thank you, and thank you, autocorrect, for messing up my horoscopes. Hey, Danielle, what do you have coming up?
We are going to talk about Harry Styles. He's getting a little residency in Vegas, and Lady Gaga's new one is out.
Oh, my God. If you missed it, we already played a cut from the new Lady Gaga album, Mayhem. Loved it.
Mm-hmm.
We got to play some more, but I want to play that one again.
I know. I think that's my favorite.
All right. So Lady Gaga Day. It's New Music Friday.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
Okay, do I have to redo my intro? It was a great intro.
Start over.
Do
it again.
Yeah, do it again. Ladies and gentlemen.
Look, I just rolled in. Always exciting when Bobby Flay's here.
At Mercedes-Benz, there's a reason they go the extra mile. From testing their vehicles in desert heat and Arctic cold to creating AI that can anticipate your needs and preferences on the road. They demand every car is worthy of their star because it's Mercedes-Benz.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. This is Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
All right, don't get jealous. Our friends from Village Square Pizza just arrived. And they brought enough pizza for 50 million people.
So good.
Don't tell the other radio stations.
No.
Bunch of cockroaches. Bunch of raccoons that roll up the hallway and steal our slices. James, welcome to the show.
Thank you. How are you, Elvis? Good morning, guys.
Well, good morning. And people are wondering, driving to work right now, across the country, maybe around the world, like, well, okay, why do they have the pizza guys in? I'll tell you why. You just told me the most amazing story. Village Square. Is this back during pandemic? How many stores did you have? Just one then, right?
At that time, we had one, and we already signed a lease for the second one, but it wasn't open yet. Okay, so one store was open. So pandemic hit here in New York City, as it did everywhere. And so restaurants were devastated, of course. They had to let go some of their star employees because there's no way to afford that. You know what I'm talking about. So you would say you stayed open, you and Armando. Where's Armando's microphone?
It's on.
Hey, how you doing?
No, I don't know what button it is. There's so many buttons. I don't know how to work this thing. So it was just you two, and people were at home, couldn't get out, and they would call Village Square and say, "We need pizza." So Armando would take the order, right?
Yeah, I would take the order,
and then
I'll make their pizza.
Yeah.
Then I would deliver
it to their house.
Yes.
Their apartment. And But what did you do, James? Just sit there and watch him do all the work?
No, so we originally had like a large staff initially of about like 20 people. Once the pandemic hit, we had to sadly let them go, and not to make it a dark moment, but then I actually had nightmares about it. And at that time, we had to shrink our staff, and we only had a couple of our main guys there, and me and Armando worked one shift. We had the other guys work the other shift where we were closing, and I still think about it to this day, and I found it so impressive. Orders would come in, and slowly we get busier and busier, and Armando was literally taking all these calls, making all these orders,
and delivering it
himself.
Wow.
Okay, so let's say pandemic is over. Oh, look, it is. Let's say you go to a restaurant. The server comes out and says, "Hey, Danielle, good to see you and your family. And what do you guys want to eat?" They write it down. Then they go back to the kitchen and they cook it.
Yeah.
And then they bring it to your table.
That is dedication, guys.
And then when you're done, they take your dishes in the back and they wash them. That would not be very effective.
I love it.
So, Kobe, you weren't there back then, were you?
I wasn't there in the store, but I was always around in spirit and helping out with other stuff.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, these guys have been family forever.
Kobe's like a little brother to me. So he's in our circle of friends. Kobe's the youngest guy in our group. So it's like he's like our little brother.
All right. Well, good. You're all together now. Pandemic is over. Now you're trying to open your what store are you trying to open up?
So our newest location, our 5th location, is on the Upper West Side at 2479 Broadway on West 92nd Street.
So how many is that total then?
We have 5.
Oh my God!
And we're looking to open a 6th. So please stay tuned.
How about Paramus, New Jersey?
Yeah,
that might be the next move.
Yeah, let's go Jersey.
Right next to Danielle.
All right, she would like that. Well, look, guys, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
By the way, not only is the pizza good, but the swag is so cute. They have great sweatshirts and hats and T-shirts.
They do.
How cute is this stuff?
And we also sell it on our website as well.
Oh, okay.
Our website
Go support.
every day.
If you go to Instagram at Village Square Pizza, can't forget that at Village Square Pizza. You guys are the best. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I'm loving my slice.
We love you guys.
I'm about to have another one. Maybe another one.
I brought home 4 pieces already.
I know Danielle. She takes all the pizza. We're like, where's all the pizza? Oh, Danielle's already packed it up for the house.
Because if I don't, then other radio stations, they'll get it. So
You're
I have
right.
to take what I want first.
Yeah, the guys from WOR Empower, they're just huge eaters. Anyway, thank you guys. We're going to come out in a second and get a picture. Don't leave. I got to talk to Danielle. Not this Danielle, another Danielle. Hi, Danielle. How are you?
Hello. How are y'all?
We're doing great. Now, I got your text. I thought this was interesting. I don't know what your text was about, but it was fascinating. Danielle's text said, have you ever gotten some bad news and been really happy about it?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, so I hope this isn't about someone passing away.
Oh, goodness, no.
Because I'm sure some people out there would say yes to that.
Right.
So exactly what is your story? What happened that was so bad that you really liked?
Well, my husband and I have been planning this trip since last year to go to a family member's, I'm not going to say the state, I don't know if they listen, so I don't want to say, but going to a family member's graduation.
Okay.
And it's coming up, and I have been dreading since we started planning it last year. I didn't want to go, tried to make excuses why not to go, but it's immediate family, so we were going to go, However, we got some news yesterday stating that there's only so many allotted seats, so everyone can attend, and I love that for me.
Yay! Exactly.
Okay, I'm not going to lie. This has happened to me before where something was planned, a big event, and it got canceled, and I wasn't sad about it.
Right. No fear of missing out. Right?
Exactly.
That's the thing, Danielle. I mean, you'd agree it's a family function that's festive, it's a celebration, but you can just call them and say congratulations, and you're done. That's all you need to do.
Yes, I will be more than happy to watch it online. Absolutely.
I know, but even then, will you watch it online?
Yes, I will watch it online. I don't have to travel anywhere, so it's great.
See, I would turn it online and just have it on in the background. Yeah. Maybe look over.
Yeah, that actually is a good idea. Good idea.
A lot of times you're like, okay, I feel like I'm obligated to be there and I love them. But when you find out you don't have to be there, you're like, oh, thank you, sweet Jesus. I don't have to be there for that.
Yes. I was trying to come up with everything like, oh, I can't take off of work. Oh, this, oh, that is happening. It's actually the weekend of our son's birthday.
Right.
So I was trying to make some sort of excuse, and the universe just worked it out for me. So I am super excited.
Okay, so you've got the graduation to go to. So how else are you going to spend that time that you got back? It needs to be creative. You can't just sit home on the couch. You got to do something to celebrate the fact you don't have to go to that other thing.
Yeah.
Right. Actually, our son's birthday is that weekend, and he's turning 16. So now we can focus that on him, where we don't have to waste his birthday weekend on going to a graduation.
There you go.
So we can make it all about him. But I am limited as far as what I can do because it's a few months away. So I have to try to plan something else quickly.
You'll get it. You'll get it.
Yeah, I'm hoping. So if you have a cruise or something, Elvis, I'll take that.
Well, I was thinking about that. A cruise. If I had a spare, I would give it to you right now. I would love to go on a Christmas cruise. So if I could just cancel Christmas, I can go.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You could.
Yes, absolutely. That's great.
Well, listen, Danielle, have a good time. But don't forget, when you get those moments back, not only is it a celebration for your 16-year-old son, but you have to do something for yourself, too. Enjoy it, and I hope you have a great weekend, Danielle. Thanks for listening to us.
All right. Thank you all so much. Thank you.
Thank you. This pizza is so good.
You know how most people have FOMO, the fear of missing out? Elvis and I have the fear of getting invited.
We call that.
It's called homo.
Even homo.
Well, he definitely has that.
What is it again, Frog?
The happiness of missing out.
Yeah, homo. Happiness of missing out.
Elvis has homo, too.
I've got major homo.
Yeah, you definitely do.
Flaming homo.
Times 2.
It's like, wow. All right. What a busy day. We do have a $1,000 free money phone tap on the way. Gandhi is not here today. She is attending a family friend's funeral, and but she will be back with us Monday. Let's get into the Danielle report. Danielle.
All right, so Harry Styles is reportedly in talks for a huge run of shows at the Las Vegas Sphere.
Really? At the Sphere?
At the Sphere. So apparently that they have had like a lot of entertainment for the over 60 crowd, like the Eagles and the Dead and U2. And so they're like, they really need to bring in some younger audiences to the Sphere. So that's why they're looking at people like Harry Styles and some other artists. So we'll see. Lady Gaga finally released her 7th album, Mayhem. Zombie Boy is our favorite song, by the way. And on it, of course, you've got Disease and Abracadabra, Die With a Smile, songs you've already heard. But there's a ton of other great stuff. And she said that the album started as me facing my fear of returning to the pop music, which is my earliest music that fans loved. And she compared the process to reassembling a shattered mirror. Even if you can't put the pieces back together perfectly, you can create something beautiful and whole in its own new way.
Well, there's great cuts off Mayhem.
Yes.
Gaga's new album is really, really good. It's a great listen.
We love that Gaga.
Mm-hmm.
Dolly Parton has made a statement following the passing of her husband, Carl Dean. On her Instagram, she wrote, "This is a love note to family, friends, and fans. Thank you for all the messages, cards, and flowers that you've sent to pay your respects for the loss of my beloved husband, Carl. I can't reach out personally to each of you, but just know it has meant the world to me. He's in God's arms now, and I am okay with that. I will always love you." Aw, so sweet. So Jelly Roll, you know he's going to be on American Idol, and it's kicking off season 23 this weekend. So Jelly Roll really wants to be a permanent staple on American Idol. He wants a permanent artist in residency. We'll see if it happens. He said, you know, it's going to be perfect for me, so we'll see what happens. But he loves being there and being a mentor. So we will watch him this weekend. Actually, he doesn't come this weekend. He won't be for a couple of episodes. Hollywood Week, I think, is when we first see him. And Paramount is working to lock in Leonardo DiCaprio for a biopic about the legendary daredevil Evel Knievel. You know that guy known for jumping over everything with his motorcycle, right? And then it also looks like Adrian Brody is in talks to be in the movie as well. So that would be pretty. Elvis can't talk right now because he's eating pizza.
Oh, my God.
And he just got it all over the place and he had to go and get a napkin. Behind the scenes.
Okay, so but I'm listening to your story. So
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio may play Evel Knievel,
Yeah.
and Adrian Brody may be in the movie too.
Yeah.
I hope Adrian Brody doesn't receive an Oscar.
It'll take him a long time to get off that stage.
So Evel Knievel's before your time.
I know, of course, I knew Evel Knievel was the 70s, but I mean, I knew of him, of course.
He used to jump over everything.
Everything.
On his on his motorcycle,
Yeah.
and he'd crash and like break every bone in his body.
Yep.
Right, Frog, and then he'd heal up and go do it again.
And then he had a son, Robbie Knievel, and his son tried to do the same things, and he would crash and break every bone and get up and try it again as
It's
well.
crazy.
Sounds every day we do the same thing doing this show.
I think so.
We come in, we crash, we burn, we come back the next day.
Yeah. We've got a date for Happy Gilmore 2. That's the Adam Sandler, the second one for Happy Gilmore. It's actually going to debut on Netflix July 25th. A trailer for the CW's shelved live-action Powerpuff Girls briefly appeared on the internet yesterday. I don't know if you saw it. Then it got pulled down. The series was ordered in 2021. A pilot was shot, but then it got killed in 2023. We never got to see it. But you may have seen the trailer yesterday because, like I said, it was there. So what are we watching this weekend? The 4th season premiere of Power Book 3, Raising Kanan. You have, let's see. This is for you, Nate. The premiere of Chaos, The Manson Murders. Oh. That's for you.
That's actually, I can't wait.
I know. You've also got the...
You're a murderer. Maybe you'll pick up some tips.
You've got Love is Blind, American Idol, and don't forget SNL. Gaga will be your host and your musical guest. So that's going to be fun. And, The White Lotus, the next one of that. And that's my Danielle report.
Oh, I can't wait. I need to catch back up with that. Mm-hmm. Hey, should we play another Gaga song sometime soon?
Yeah.
Maybe in like 15 minutes. Then we have $1,000 free money. Phone tap on the way. Lots to do.
Elvis Duran.
He just keeps opening his mouth.
And the morning show.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator or a grilled sausage breakfast burrito or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? It's got to be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Hi, this
This is Lady Gaga, and you're listening to my friend Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
You know, Lady Gaga and Mayhem, the new album, it's great.
Oh, yeah.
You know, when you're listening to the other songs, we're listening to songs from Mayhem here in the room.
Yes.
It's kind of nice. Are we cheating? Yes. We have more cuts from Lady Gaga all morning long. We should also play some old school Gaga, too.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Like applause, applause. I don't know, something. Oh, yeah, it was just a few days ago we told you that out of Fashion Week in Milan, some of the new fashion, hitting the runway, that was one word, hitting the runway. I started a word with sh in it, and then I said hitting, and so it sounded like I said, but I didn't mean that.
I didn't even notice.
Okay, I did. Let me make it very clear. I didn't say the brown word. Anyway, some of the styles hitting the runway sometimes get a little controversy going. They're saying this year, the low-rise jeans are really big that show ass crack.
So plumber's crack.
Plumber's crack.
Yep.
Right?
So, okay.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm going somewhere with this.
Okay,
but
go.
No, go ahead. What?
I'm guessing when you do that, you can't be wearing underwear.
Well, it's got to be very low.
Yeah, it's got to be low so we can see it.
I don't know how low can you go with underwear.
Okay, let's say no underwear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you wear that, Nate, no underwear, okay?
Obviously.
Now, here's a new one.
Uh-oh.
One-legged pants.
What? What? What do they look like?
It's pants with one leg.
But is it half a leg at least, or just no leg at all?
No, one of your legs is covered in a pant leg, like usual, and the other is mostly exposed.
Oh.
As if you were wearing like a mini skirt or short shorts or something like that on the one side, then you have a pant leg on the other.
Okay.
Logic tells me this is stupid.
Yes.
And it's going to go away. But against all odds, it seems to be catching on, this one-legged pant thing. They're selling out everywhere. Influencers, of course, are making their own versions. And there's a lot of viral videos. I was watching one last night.
I kind of feel like my one leg would be jealous of the other leg that it got the pants and the other one didn't.
Well, if your legs can actually process thoughts like that, I need to have a conversation with you. So there you go. They're selling out. There's a company called, I think, Shrinkflation, something like that. They're like $440 for a... you can't even see a pair of jeans, can you?
Is this for men or just for women?
Let me look at pictures.
For everyone. Anyway.
And is it a short on the one side?
Would you look at
Okay, I'm looking.
One-legged pants.
Are you looking at it, Frog?
Yeah, it's one side. It looks like the way the woman is holding it. The right leg is a full-on pair of jeans, like you would expect, and the left side is shorts.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
This is stupid.
Stupid. It's cut off and hemmed like a short.
Guys, don't be so judgmental. People have their own style.
I will say this one outfit is actually cute. So it's like a little bodysuit, and she's got like a really fancy pair of pants.
Looks great.
Yeah, that's a cute one. But most of these look dumb.
I'm just going to run to Old Navy. They have them, I'm sure.
Okay, then I
got a question.
Yes, go ahead.
Why would you pay that much money when you just cut off the pair that you got? And
Right.
the bottoms of them?
Amen.
Yeah, my question is, are these going to be more expensive or less expensive? Because I'm paying for one less leg.
Okay, you're all asking questions that you know the answers to. First of all, it depends on where you're buying them as far as price goes and who designed them.
Okay.
As far as why don't you just make your own? Okay, people say make your own all the time. They never do.
Right.
It's a thing. It's a fad.
Stupid.
You know what? I'm a little disappointed in all of you. I mean, I'm not going to do it myself because I have my mom's thighs. That ain't going to work.
Is that why?
But the fact that someone wants to try it and do it, I bet they could pull it off and look good.
It's like we're so desperate for something. That's what I feel like.
Well, you could argue that. I get that. What's scary?
I'm just being inquisitive, not crapping on it. I'd like to know what season is this going to be built for? Because you got a little bit of summer on one side and winter on the other.
That is true, Scary. That is true.
Here in the dead of winter, I drive by clubs at night that have a line out front, and the women are wearing absolutely nothing.
That is right.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what? They're seasonless. So
hot side hot.
So when you pack for the seasons, when I put away my winter clothes, I don't know whether to put those away or not.
Exactly.
I'm going to be very confused.
Right, exactly.
I would leave them in the closet. But you know how you hang jeans? How do you hang these?
Yeah, you can.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's gonna be a little lopsided.
And all of the jeans I'm seeing, it's just the right leg that is the full leg. What if that's not my good looking
Okay,
leg?
I'm sure you can change that now. Again, you're asking stupid questions.
But it's easier to pack for a trip. Easier to pack because it's less weight in your suitcase.
Half the size.
That is true.
Thank you. All right, you're just a room full of wisecracking wisecracking comedians. But I'm just saying.
Think about it. If you eat chicken wings and you drip buffalo sauce on your leg, you just wipe it off on that leg. It doesn't get on the jeans. It's
or
great.
just have the dog lick it off. Now, look. Open your mind, people. Can you open your mind just a little bit?
No.
Sure. All right. This is where we would typically do 3 things we need to know from Gandhi. She is not here today. She will be back on the show on Monday.
I want to hear what she's going to say about these dumbass jeans. She's going to say the same thing.
Okay, I have 2 producers telling me 2 different things. I got this one over here saying we got to take a break, and this one over here trying to find a song to play.
We got to take a break.
Okay, so do you trump anything that Skeery says?
I'm the senior.
Oh, that's right.
But you did promise Gaga. So I'm just saying.
He's pulling it out.
He wanted to play Telephone
just
by
pulled
Lady
rank.
I did.
He wanted to play Telephone by Lady Gaga.
We'll get that in next.
Ooh, Love Game is good. Let's play that.
Let's have some fun. This beat is sick.
Can we play a song?
I guess.
Are we running late?
Have some fun. This
Now we are.
Okay, turn it off. Graham over here is just ruining everything.
The Brooklyn Boys Podcast.
I want to read this next one because he gave us 2 stars out of 5.
How's your corned beef?
That's where I go.
Take another bite. Okay, well, what is his review of our podcast?
Abe77.
Yeah.
Abe says, stop eating during the podcast, dummies.
Listen to the Brooklyn Boys Podcast on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Celebrating the brand new album from Lady Gaga called Mayhem, and you're going to hear a couple of songs every once in a while sprinkled into the morning.
Yeah.
I still want to play an old school Gaga.
Okay, which one?
Well, that's the problem, Gaga. I mean, that's the problem, Danielle, because none of us are ever going to agree on one because we each have a favorite Gaga song.
Yeah.
You know, I have a dozen of them. What's Gary?
I want to take a ride on your disco stick. That's such a fun song that we don't play enough of. Love Game. We should probably.
It's a great song. But then you could argue there's the other 25 of them that are right in front of me are great too. All right, let's think that through.
Okay.
Or maybe you can vote now. Text us your favorite old school Gaga 55100. And if we don't like the number one voted, we won't play it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll play something else. But I'm kind of curious to know what you're thinking. Please. Mario Carbone, our friend, of course, who started Carbone. Not only here in New York City, but it's like I think he has 7 of those around the country and around the world soon, more. And of course, his sauces are in 25,000 grocery stores across the country.
Crazy.
The Carbone sauce, I love it. He's got I think 12 different ones to choose from.
The best one is that spicy rigatoni.
Well, that's his flagship, the spicy rig. Absolutely.
I was telling Nate before that I'm going to make a pizza with that. How good would a pizza be with spicy rigatoni sauce, and then I throw in some chicken on top of the pizza? Oh,
but you lost me a chicken.
That's good. Why? Chicken's good.
I enjoy it. I love chicken, but it's not on my pizza.
Oh, okay.
You know, this is where the arguments begin on our show.
Here we go.
I know, but a million people out there going, chicken, I'm in. We do spring forward. Don't forget, Saturday night, Sunday morning, it's arguably 2 a.m. Sunday morning.
Yeah.
We go forward. We lose an hour. And, of course, the big debate continues. Are we going to abolish daylight savings time? And if we do you want to keep it on the late one or the early one? You know what I'm saying?
The one we're in is the one I want to keep.
This is standard.
Yes.
We're in standard. We're going to daylight savings.
Right.
I want
okay.
to keep it on savings time.
Yeah, me too, because it's lighter, longer.
Okay, so here comes the argument. Okay, you guys, you got to stop giving them things to argue about in Congress or wherever they're going to make this decision. Anyway, the debate's been going on for decades now. I remember this debate was going on when I was a kid. And so, of course, President Trump and Elon Musk, they are wanting to end the madness.
Why do we do it in the first place? I forget.
There's different theories. One was for farmers.
That's been false.
The farmers said, no, that's not it.
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay.
Energy.
Was one. That was one.
Energy, meaning you don't have to turn lights on so early.
Because of work hours, you wouldn't be using as much energy. Wouldn't be as dark.
I don't know. How we got it. I don't know. We have it. So now we got to figure out a way to get rid of it. If you want to. Some people are totally fine. They're like, whatever.
Yeah.
It's something else to do. Sit there and watch a clock move up on or back on its own because it's all digital.
Do you even have a physical analog clock that you change anymore? Do you remember that in the house? You'd have to change every clock.
On the stove, I have to.
Okay.
My microwave.
Yeah, microwave.
That's it.
And my oven.
Yeah.
I have to manually open the hood and change those mothers.
Right. And you have to relearn how to do it every 6 months.
Every time.
Yeah, I got that down. Not to brag.
Have you ever watched it turn? and go backwards? I have. I've been awake where I'm like, I want to see this really happen. And I sat there and I watched it.
How long did you sit there watching your clock?
Just a couple minutes. But
Hold on. You invested a couple of minutes just staring at your clock?
Yeah, because I knew it was about to happen. I was still awake, and I'm like, I'm going to watch
2 a.m.? When?
Yeah, it was 2 a.m.
At 1:59, it turns to 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I did the same thing.
Yeah, I did the other one when it went back. And I was like, this is crazy.
On my iPhone.
Oh, God.
I just rewound.
So, there will be, for some, a little bit of fatigue as we lose that hour, right?
Yes.
A little fatigue. I know, getting more sleep is more and more difficult. My little puppy is coming home from having a surgery today. I'm nervous because I got to be really careful with him. Aww. Can't squeeze. She says, you can do whatever you want with his entire body. Just don't squeeze his head.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. 'Cause I don't really typically squeeze his head.
No.
But, he had that awful not brain tumor, but tumor off the top of his head. Thank God it didn't get into the brain or go beyond into his body. It's a very aggressive cancer that these dogs get in their bones, and luckily we got it in time.
Yeah. That's the lesson people should learn from you is just check your dog.
Yeah.
Right? Check your pet.
Yeah. And a lot of times you'll find a little knot or bump on your pet, and a lot of times it's nothing, but get it checked.
I went and I started doing that for the cats the other day when you found that on the dog.
Good.
I started feeling up the cats to make sure that,
it's good.
that they were all good.
Make sure that puss is nice and healthy. Why? Seriously? Why? How old are we
You
here?
had to say that.
Yeah. But they call them pussy cats.
How about you say that and ask how old we are?
I know. He did
No.
the follow-up joke, but it's our fault.
You're the one who started laughing at it.
I know, but that's exactly why you said it. You knew you'd get that reaction from me.
Tell you what, that pizza was good.
So good.
Village Square. Jeez. Lots of garlic in that sauce.
Yeah.
Smelled like Skeery.
I had a nice lunch date with Nate yesterday. We went to our old stomping ground, Odeon, in Tribeca. We used to go there. We used to eat there like every single day.
There was a time where I think we went every day, every single weekday for 2 weeks.
Could have been, because that's back when our studios were downtown.
Wow.
And that's when I asked, what else you got? Because I literally ate everything on the menu.
Yeah. By the way, never ask a chef in a restaurant what else they've got. So we sat at the bar where we usually sit. We each ordered a glass of wine. And here we go. And Nate and I, just after a half a glass of wine, we started, we're lightweights, right? We started slurring a little bit.
Yeah.
Talking about stuff we shouldn't be talking about when drinking.
Yeah. I drank way faster than you, I noticed.
I was trying to catch up. So we each had 2 glasses of Cabernet or whatever the hell it was, the house wine.
The red.
The red. And had some dessert. We split it.
Sticky toffee pudding.
A sticky toffee pudding.
Oh, that sounds good.
It was good.
It was good.
But it was good to have a lunch date again. Now that Nate lives in the city, and I'm in the city several days a week, now we can get together.
Oh, he's got so many plans this weekend because he lives in the city now. He's going out with Skeery. He's going out with Scott.
I'm going to regret all of these decisions.
Yep.
No. Get out.
All of them.
Get out. Have you bought a bed yet?
Yes, I did. PC Richard & Son.
Yay!
Best in the business.
Now you got to get a couch.
Yes, that's the next step.
What are you sitting on in your living room?
I have a lawn chair. I'm not even kidding. It's a fold-out camp chair, like a lawn chair.
Okay.
That I'm sitting in.
It's
fine. It's whatever.
A chair is a chair.
It doesn't bother me.
All right, we got to pick an old Gaga song. I don't. Telephone, love, give me.
What do you want to do?
What about Gotta Doo-Doo, Just Dance?
Gotta Doo-Doo. That was the very first one we ever played.
That was.
Poker Face, people are asking for. Love Game.
Oh.
As long as some of our other stations are not playing that, that's what I fear of.
Scary. Can you not overthink? Okay. You're good. You're good. If you hear, God, Bad Romance is always good. A lot of Bad Romance requests on the texts. Alejandro, a little obscure, but I love it. What do you have? Born This Way is always a crowd favorite. I love all the people that requested Born This Way. They sent a rainbow flag meme.
Oh.
I don't know. Yep. Disco Stick, Rain on Me, Rain on Me.
That Disco Stick's a great song.
Disco what?
You heard me.
Applause is good.
Oh, I like that one.
Edge of Glory. God, Gaga's got a massive catalog.
Yep.
Huge.
We don't even have to do a show. We'll just play all of her hits.
I tell you what, I've got like a Gaga mega mix I'm going to play at the end of the show today.
Okay.
Or sometime today. I was up all night working on it.
I'm sure you were.
Skeery, give me something else. What do you got?
I mean,
Come on, we got to go.
The crowd favorite is Bad Romance. So you want to do that one?
Yeah, well, that's a good one.
Okay, hold on. Make sure it's... Oh, no.
What do you got?
Hold on, hit it.
Okay, what do you got?
I got Bad
Born This Way is always good.
I got Bad Romance for you.
Okay, Bad Romance. Should we play Bad? I'm afraid.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Once I push it, we're done.
Do it.
Hit it.
Nah, I'm scared to push the button. But it's not like a permanent tattoo.
No.
We play it, and we can play whatever we want. Bad Romance.
Hey, it's Nicki Minaj.
What's up? It's the Kid Leroy.
This is Rihanna. Hey, this is Lady Gaga. You're listening to Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
I love telling stories about our friends at Tunnel to Towers. You know, Tunnel to Towers was born on 9/11. The story is one of the best stories ever told. Check it out. Just go to their website, t2t.org, and read the story of how it came about. Let me tell you what they're doing now. Thomas Kennedy, 2 tours of duty in Iraq, 1 in Afghanistan. He earned lots of awards and service medals while in his career. While he was deployed in eastern Afghanistan, Thomas Kennedy's life was tragically cut short, killed by a Taliban suicide bomber, leaving behind his wife Cammie, twins Maggie and Brody, about to turn 2 years old when he passed away. Because of friends like you and us, Cammie and her kids not facing their loss alone, Tunnel to Towers provided their family with yet another, these are amazing stories, another mortgage-free home to take care of them for a lifetime. Because of donations from people like you, Tunnel to Towers stepped in and helped them out. Cammie, Maggie, and Brody now have this home. Families like the Kennedys, who have sacrificed so much for us and our nation, need our help more than ever. Do as we've done. Please, you can start at $11 a month. Donate $11 a month if you go to Tunnel to Towers in their website at t2t.org. That's T, the number 2, T.org, as we support America's heroes and their families. Donate now, whatever you can do. T2T.org.
The free money phone tap.
Yeah. What a great week with our friends at Pet Meds.
Yeah.
$1,000 free money phone tap every single day, including right now, today. You know, Pet Meds at petmeds.com. You got to check them out. If you have a dog, you got a cat, check him out. I mean, petmeds.com has everything. Don't let that name Meds fool you, even though they do have the best prescription medication ready to go at better prices than you'll find anywhere else.
Then you don't have to call the vet every time and go pick it up every time.
Exactly, because I know for Max and Ollie, we have to roll into the vet every single month or every 3 months, depending on which stuff we get, to get the heartworm and the all of it.
Me too for the cat.
Flea and tick.
Yep.
So I wish we had tick medication for us.
That would be great.
We need tick medication, but I digress. If you've got pets, you want to spoil them, and the people at Pet Meds and PetMeds.com understand that. They spoil their pets at home as well. They are the trusted name in pet health. Over 30 years, they were the first online pet pharmacy, if you just need to know that. They carry only vet-approved, high-quality products because our pets deserve the best. They have food. They have the supplements you need. They have prescriptions ready to fill. All the essentials to keep their coats shiny and their teeth clean and their bellies happy. Pet Meds has everything. And because you know us, you know how to spell the name Elvis, you can get 40% off your purchase.
What if they don't know how to spell it?
Then you don't get 40% off.
Okay.
Shame. Like if you spell it EVLVIS.
That's wrong.
You're not going to get 40% off.
Nope.
Go to petmeds.com. When you check out, use the promo code Elvis. They've got all sorts of incredible things, including my favorite, as we've been talking about, the Dr. Cuddles Ready Rescue. It's good to have this in the house if your dog eats chocolate or some other toxic substance. This was created by veterinary specialists. It's in your house and ready to get your dog or cat all cool before you take them to the vet. In March is Pet Poison Prevention Month, and this is a must-have in every home. It's called Dr. Cuddles Ready Rescue. Get it today at petmeds.com. Again, 40% off if you use the code Elvis at checkout. And they're going to give you $1,000 now if you call 100 at the free money phone tap call center. Call 1-800-242-0100.
Don't answer answer the phone. Elvis Duran. The Elvis Duran phone tap.
All right, Skeery. explain your phone tap.
Patty wants to phone tap her husband, Richard. See, Patty's a stay-at-home mom and sometimes likes to go out for the day and leave their son Lane with a babysitter. Well, that doesn't sit too well with Richard because he hates this and because they've had bad experiences. So Patty starts to call to her husband, and then I'm going to jump in as the bad babysitter.
Oh, bad babysitter Scary. Here we go.
Richard.
Hey.
What's going on?
Well, I just got home and the house is a total mess. And
Why is it a mess?
basically, I had to leave Lane with my friend Michelle's son Adam. And when I got
Why did you have to leave him?
I had to get a pedicure, and it's
You had to get
I don't
a
want to hear
pedicure?
it.
Oh.
So basically, like I came home, your comic books were on the floor.
What does that mean?
I mean, I don't know how many of them were ripped. I don't think many. But
Are you kidding me?
No, sadly, I'm not kidding.
You go out and get a pedicure and leave our son with some stranger who comes in and just tears up the house? What is wrong with you? Huh?
Well, Michelle is a nice lady. I figured her son.
I don't care if Michelle's a nice lady. You even know her son, and he ruins my house?
He didn't ruin the whole house, but a couple of your comic books were on the floor. And
You won't be collecting those, and this kid comes over and starts whipping them up? Some of those things you can't replace. I need to talk to him now. Where is he?
I don't know.
Something?
I can call him on three-way, but you have to calm down. You have to relax.
Just dial the number.
Fine. Hold on.
Hello?
This is Lane's mom, Patricia. How are you?
Is your son okay?
He's fine. He's fine.
Right,
He'll be
yeah.
fine.
Is he-
Thank you.
What do you mean? Whoa. What do you mean, is he okay?
Who's that?
What do you mean? What you do to him?
All right, this is my husband, Richard.
Yeah, this is my husband. What the hell did you do to my son that you ask he's okay?
We had a good time. I think we really bonded, but
What the man?
things didn't go right. I don't know.
You come in my house and rip my comics up? What the
I need something to wipe up the spill.
You need some what spill? What the you get rid of paper towels, son of a bitch?
I thought it was the comic strips from the newspapers, but
What are you doing? What are you stoned? What is wrong with you? Ripping out my comic books to wipe up a spill? What the spill?
wine spilled on the rug, and
Wine spill? What were you doing opening wine while you're watching my son?
it fell out of his sippy cup.
You want wine in my son's sippy cup?
I didn't know it was wine at first. I thought it was grape juice, but
Are you kidding
his
me?
cup fell over, and I'm like, oh man.
The paper towels are right by the refrigerator. They're right there.
I don't know.
You going all the way in the back room, pull out comic books, wine to my son?
He was starting to get a little, fidgety and stuff. I figured, hey, man, chill, kid.
You knew it was wine? You fed it to him?
Once I found out it was wine, I was like, I was going to take it away. But then I'm like, yeah, it's all good. He's eventually going to drink it anyway.
What do you mean eventually? He's 4 years old, you stupid 4 years old. You don't feed him wine? He'll get brain damage. He'll end up like you. What the
Yeah, 2 slurps.
Are you kidding me? You went to college? You didn't go to damn college? Holy
I just was curious as to why my vibrator was sitting on the floor next to all of the Transformers.
Oh, yeah. It was in between the cushions of the sofa, so I don't know.
In between the cushions of the sofa?
He was using it as a gun. The big gun in the artillery.
Gun? What the wrong with you?
No, man. He just discovered it on his own, but then I'm like...
You know what that's been? You didn't play with that.
Gotta go with it, right? I mean...
You gotta go with it. You say, no, you can't play with that. Take it away from him. What the
I did take it away from him once he started chewing on it.
He was chewing on it?
This is Skeery Jones from Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. Patty's phone tapping you. It's a radio prank.
You bad.
Are you kidding me?
No.
It's the show we listen to in the morning. I can't believe you went crazy.
Wait, you didn't go out getting the pedicure in my
No, it's a joke. None of this.
Oh, my God.
And Lane's fine?
Yes. And so is your wife's vibrator.
Holy
jeez.
The Elvis Duran phone tap.
That was nasty, Scary. That laugh was very frightening as well. That was your $1,000 free money phone tap. Here we go. Here we go. I think this is the right one. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, what is your name, please?
My name is Paula Stipe.
Good, Paula. Guess what? You're caller 100.
Shut the hell up.
Okay.
Yeah.
If that's okay, if that's what you really want me to do. But had you let me talk to you, I'd give you $1,000. You got $1,000.
No, I've never won anything on the radio. I've never even been on the radio.
Neither have I. Let's go together.
Oh my God.
It's you and me. It's the Paula and Elvis show. You won $1,000 from the free money phone tap. Congratulations.
Okay. Thank you.
You're very
Oh my
welcome.
God, I'm shaking.
I can tell you're very surprised. I love that you went through the process of getting through, sitting there, waiting, and then you get $1,000. I bet that's got to be a great way to start the weekend. Duh.
The lady put me on hold. I didn't know for what. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm shaking. This is amazing.
You got it. Yeah, Diamond put you on hold. That's the secret. That's what we do.
It's a good way to kick off the weekend.
There you go. Have a great one.
Sure is. Thank you.
It's all
Thank
yours.
you.
$1,000 from the free money phone tap. Hold on one second. And thanks to Pet Meds and PetMeds.com. We had a great week for the free money phone tap.
Yeah.
$1,000 a pop. Not bad. $5,000 given away this week. And you save 40% off anything and everything at PetMeds.com. Use the promo code Elvis at checkout. All right. When's Mario Carbone going to be on?
About an hour.
All right. We ate him up yesterday. Carbone sent up some incredible food.
Oh.
I know Danielle's favorite new pasta is the spicy rigatoni.
Oh my gosh, that is the dish.
You know, they got the jars at the store.
I can't wait. I was ShopRite. I'm coming today to get those.
Hey, Scotty B, we're celebrating National Cereal Day, and you're the cereal expert here on the show.
Yes.
And how do you celebrate National Cereal Day?
You just eat lots of cereal.
Okay.
You're on a sugar high all day.
If you've never heard their podcast or seen it, Serial Killers is the podcast. Check it out, of course, on your iHeartRadio app and wherever you get your podcast.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
Thank you for being on the show this morning. At Mercedes-Benz, there's a reason they go the extra mile. From testing their vehicles in desert heat and Arctic cold to creating AI that can anticipate your needs and preferences on the road. They demand every car is worthy of their star because it's Mercedes-Benz.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Banking with Capital One helps you keep more money in your wallet with no fees or minimums on checking accounts and no overdraft fees. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One N.A. member FDIC. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
So you grew up listening to us.
Oh, every morning.
Lady Gaga. Was it us or was it the music?
It was you. It was you guys.
This amazing album, Mayhem.
The album is called Mayhem.
It's arriving March 7th. It's called Mayhem 7th studio album.
That's right, I'm screaming on my
It's Gaga, your little girl from New York.
Mayhem, let's talk about it.
With Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
That is kind of wild. I remember Lady Gaga grew up listening to us every morning.
It was so insane when she told us that.
Her dream growing up was to hear her music on our show. Now we have 45 songs to choose from. And you're about to hear some more in a few minutes. Her new album, Mayhem, is out today. We're all celebrating it. We started the show this morning with Zombie Boy. And I have other cuts I could play.
We like that
but
one.
I think I'm going to go back to play that one.
I love it.
Is it okay?
That's my favorite one so far.
Oh, my gosh. What a day. Mario Carbone is on the way to talk about restaurants and sauces and pastas and... We've got to ask him about Frank Sinatra's pinky ring. Remind me.
Oh, yes, that's
a
right.
big thing. I know this weekend we all got different plans going on in the hopper, as they say.
Yeah.
Skeery and Nate are actually going out. You're going to be party boys, tomorrow night?
Yeah, party boy is the term that we should be embracing. But yeah, we're going to go party.
You excited about that?
I really am. Well, we're going to go for dinner, and then we're going to go for maybe a drink or maybe two, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Where?
Well, we haven't planned the bar yet.
Okay.
At the Lower East Side, probably.
What time you be in bed by? 10? 10:30?
Well, I just want to say something, and I don't want anyone to get mad at me.
Okay.
Can we go that means someone's about to get mad at me.
Yeah.
Now, Nate, you have a low tolerance for alcohol.
Yeah.
And you tend to, when you drink, sometimes you get a little sloppy and you start either yelling at people, and sometimes you get kicked out of bars.
I was asked to leave that one time. I wasn't kicked
Oh,
out. I was asked to leave.
Okay, so to be totally fair and transparent, I'm not worried about you. Skeery cornered me in the hallway.
Oh no!
He said, "Look, I'm excited about my weekend out with my boy Nate, but I'm a little nervous about how when he drinks, we don't know if Jekyll or Hyde is going to roll out."
That was one time.
Well,
Maybe it happened
New
in
Year's Eve time where you got drunk too and you did things you wish you hadn't done. So you gotta be careful.
Okay. Anyway, thank you, Foggy.
And then there's been other times where he's
okay. It looks like we're coming up with a lot of time.
I almost fell off the stage at one of our events.
There's that, but no, one time if he gets confrontational and God forbid gets into a fight, I'm afraid I may not have his back because I'm going to run the other way.
He will be out. He'll be out the door.
What about that food festival where you had to take the microphone from him?
There was that.
That's not the kind of party boy I need. I need the party boy that's got my back. Skeery.
Skeery is not going to have your back. Skeery will be out the door.
We had a friend who had an allergic reaction in front of Skeery, and Skeery didn't have his back.
Yeah.
He left him there.
He
So,
left him there
you know.
to die. So I'm just saying.
Maybe choose different party boys.
Maybe you could look. You know me. I love to have a drink or two. I'm now typically the have a drink, have a water, have a drink, have a water.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You know, kind of do that.
I really kind of feel like you guys circled the metal folding chairs and you asked me into the room right now. Do I have a problem?
This is not an intervention. No, you don't have a problem. Okay. You don't have a problem at all.
I guess the problem is my lack of tolerance to alcohol.
Yes,
Yeah.
and how you act once you know.
Yeah, your problem is the fact is you don't have a drinking problem. If you drank more, like the experts, you'd be covered.
Maybe I should start drinking.
No, don't do that. No.
But Skeery, can you get any footage that you can from it?
No, Skeery's good like that.
Okay, it's just a thought.
But I was just asked to leave. They didn't kick me out.
What's the difference?
Sounds better.
Okay. They didn't grab you by the neck.
Did they?
That place doesn't exist anymore.
Oh,
so,
thank
yeah,
God. Oh.
I have a question.
You have a question?
Skeery, do you not have his back because you're scared you can't fight?
Yes.
Yeah. Simply yes.
Oh, he's not going to fight.
I'm not a fighter.
I need to come with you.
He's a lover. Give him your lover sound. See? Proof right there. He's a lover.
I'm excited. I think I've
You'd
changed.
be better off with Danielle fighting for you than Skeery.
I have an idea.
love to
I have an
have
idea.
Yeah.
So if you're at the bar, Skeery, listen closely. This is going to save you. And you see Nate getting into a fight because he's trying to flirt with some guy's girlfriend, and the guy's there. Just go up to him and do this. I'm told we're going to kick your friend's ass. It will diffuse any and all situations.
Or do what I would do. I just pull my pants down. Who wants to fight the naked guy?
I have an idea. Nate, pull your pants down. Skeery.
By the way, nobody's fighting us if that happens. Nobody.
No one. They'll be fighting to get
What
out.
club you're in.
Yeah, depends on the club. They'll be fighting to get out the door. All right, well, good luck. Hope you guys have a great night.
We'll send pictures. You want to come out?
No. Let me think about it. No.
We need another party boy.
No, I'll be at home with my
Just the name
dogs.
Party Boy with the two of them. It's just wrong.
It's better than F-boy.
That's true.
I'm going out with my F-boy friends.
Oh, and plus there's safety in numbers. So
Yeah.
yes, if you'd like to come, that would be great.
No, I'm not coming.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be hysterical.
Keep
Please
in
record
mind,
it.
when in doubt, Skeery, just
Oh.
and the fight, it will disperse.
Everybody goes
All right,
running.
okay, what else do you want to talk about? Let's get into sound with Garrett. So much going on. It's New Music Friday. Where do you want to start here?
Let's start with our friend Jelly Roll, though. He doesn't have new music, but he sat down with Bussin' with the Boys, and he was talking about knowing that he realizes he's fat.
For me, it was more like, no, man, I was so fat. I have lost all of this weight. I'm going to lose another 100 pounds. The best part is I was so fat that I'm still fat. Think about that. I was so fat that I'm sitting on your bus right now, 375 pounds, and we're proud of me.
Oh, love him.
There you go. All right, now new music. So Miguel teaming up with J-Hope from BTS. This is called Sweet Dreams.
Those curtains open nice. Lay down your skin on mine. Leave all the rest to me. Yeah. Sweet dreams come after hours. That's what they do.
Oh, that's smooth.
Yeah, very
nice.
All right, Julia Michaels has a song called GFY. For the radio-friendly version, it's Go Find Yourself.
Oh.
And then fill in the blank.
It's Go F Yourself.
Go F Yourself. But the cool thing is, she recorded this version right up the block outside of Central Park for the radio-friendly version. So
She recorded it in Central Park.
Yes.
Okay. Go F Yourself.
I hate the way it felt down every path I go. I look for peace, but it turns out all roads lead to go find yourself.
It was Find, right?
Yeah, Find.
Yeah.
Sounded pretty close.
Go find yourself.
Oh, this is really pretty. What a pretty way to tell someone to go F themselves.
Benefit of the doubt, benefit of the schmout.
She's awesome.
Awesome. All right, now let's turn to David Guetta teaming up with Sia again. This is called Beautiful People.
No, we won't say no. Beautiful people say go, go.
see Nate and Skeery dancing to this. Please don't get into a fight on the dance floor.
To that song.
You're dancing. Oh, stop fighting with him, Nate.
All right, then finally some other cuts from Gaga's album. This is called Perfect Celebrity.
You love to hate me. I'm the perfect celebrity.
Sounding good.
Yep.
Mayhem. Yeah, but I'm going to give you another cut from Mayhem in a couple of seconds.
And then let's switch over. This is called Shadow of a Man.
Wow. I can't wait to spend time with this album this weekend.
Yes. And then, El, real quick, I just wanted to give a shout out. I'm been coaching my son's basketball team, his 4th grade team. We got our last game tomorrow. I finally felt what teachers get to feel like when they see kids grow. So I've been with these kids since December, and seeing what they've turned into now.
Oh, wow.
It's incredible. I was like, this is what teachers feel like, and it feels incredible. So I'm proud of a bunch of boys that learned how to be sports, good sportsmen, good sports on the court.
Sounds good.
Play together, work together, and just be great kids. It's
and good
awesome.
for you. I'm
Thank
sure
you.
a lot of that was because of your leadership.
Oh,
Now,
of course
when's the game?
Tomorrow morning.
Oh my gosh.
Aw, good luck.
Maybe Skeery and Nate can start their bench.
Yeah.
At the boys' basketball game.
They can go,
Hey, boys.
They're minors.
No, that's nothing. Thank you. You're a good American, Garrett. Thank you so much. When in doubt. Hey, Danielle.
All right, so let's talk about our Lady Gaga releasing her 7th album, Mayhem, and of course, Disease, Abracadabra, Die with a Smile. You know those songs, but there's a lot of other ones like Zombie Boy, which we're loving. She said that this album started as me facing my fear of returning to the pop music. My earliest fans love that, and she said the process resembled a shattered mirror. Even if you can't put the pieces back together perfectly, you can create something beautiful and whole in its own new way. So congratulations to our Lady Gaga on her new one. It's fantastic. Chaperone, she made her front row debut at Paris Fashion Week. She was appearing at a runway show wearing a backless metallic 2-piece set from the fashion house, and she was very excited to be there, so it was pretty cool. Millie Bobby Brown revealed that her middle name is Bonnie, not Bobby. So it's Millie Bonnie Brown.
Really?
Yeah, she was talking to BuzzFeed, and he was talking actually Chris Pratt, who's her co-star in The Electric State, and Pratt was like, wait a second, why did you change it? And she said, because I thought it would be fun. That's the reason she changed it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Just for craps and giggles.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
So Pete Davidson and Colin Jost apparently have been feuding. But Davidson has extended an olive branch. Here's what he did. He gave him a $20,000 Cartier watch last summer. After Davidson, so what happened was, wait, hold on. So can I start this over?
Absolutely.
Where
Hold
the
on.
hell is my brain? Yeah.
Okay, go.
Is that how we erase things now?
Yeah,
That's
delete,
disgusting.
delete.
Okay, so Pete Davidson and Colin Jost have not been friends for a while, right? They were friends, but they weren't anymore. But Davidson has extended an olive branch to Colin Jost, a $20,000 Cartier watch. After he got out of rehab, that's what he did. He gave it to him. We don't know if the gesture worked, but hey, I think I'm going to tell people I'm mad at them and see what they give me and see if they give me a $20,000 gift.
I'm going to try that.
Try that. Charlie XCX is rumored to be in talks to play the White Witch in the upcoming adaptation of the Chronicles of Narnia for Netflix. We'll keep you posted if that gets confirmed. Drake apparently rented out an entire nightclub just to gamble. He wanted to be by himself, and he was listening to Sabrina Carpenter at the time. There's a viral clip of him playing at this online casino.
So would you want to do that? I don't want to go to a casino with no other people. There's no energy.
I know. It's not the same. It's kind of weird, but it's Drake. And he
Okay,
can
all
do
right.
it. And Kendrick Lamar's debut movie, Whitney Springs, is reportedly set to premiere on Paramount Plus on July 11th. And a delayed congratulations to Luke Combs. He is finally getting his star on the Music City Walk of Fame. So he was supposed to receive this honor alongside the late Jimmy Buffett last fall, but he had to back out because the ceremony was to be held the same time that he was doing his Carolina Hurricane benefit. So he said, well, now I'm free. So they rescheduled it. And so Thursday, March 20th is when he will get. It's the 109th star during the ceremony. So congratulations to him. And Lifetime has announced plans to air a 4-part docuseries about the Judd family, Naomi and Winona, and of course, Ashley Judd. That will be happening on Lifetime in May. And Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez will be getting married in Europe. And some details have leaked. Invitations have been addressed to the select group of friends and billionaires who will be there.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. So nobody knows the exact location or the exact date yet, but we know it's a destination wedding, and we know that it will be happening in Europe.
Look for the yacht.
And
their ship.
They're saying it'll be the biggest celebrity party of the year. Her dress reportedly purchased from Oscar de la Renta. She actually wore the same designer's dress to the Academy Awards. Do you think they have to pay for that? Or do you think Oscar de la Renta was like, well, I'll just make you the dress because I know it's going to get like...
That's typically the way, I do believe.
But that's ridiculous. They can afford 9,000 of those dresses.
I know, but they make so much money off people looking at it. Go, I'll buy one of those.
Whatever.
Yeah. I wish, like the Gap would pay me to wear their stuff.
Yeah, that would be cool. We love the Gap. All right, so what are we...
Goodwill called.
So what are
Salvation Army says, we'll pay you to wear this jacket.
So what are we watching this week?
What are we watching this weekend?
This is for Nate. After he parties with Skeery this weekend, he can watch Chaos: The Manson Murders over on Netflix. The 8th season finale of Love is Blind, that's on as well. Of course, American Idol is back this weekend. SNL gives you Gaga as your musical guest and the host. You guys, your White Lotus is on, and also Yellow Jackets, and that's my Danielle report.
Thank you, Danielle. All right, we started our show with it this morning, and we're going to play it again. There's other cuts we could play off Gaga's new Mayhem album.
Yeah.
We're just kind of stuck on Zombie Boy.
That's weird. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
You like to live smart, but eating smart can be overwhelming. That's why Factor sends you chef-prepared meals that are ready in just 2 minutes. It's like putting dinner on autopilot. Pretty smart, right? Upgrade your plate, optimize your nutrition, and eat smart with Factor. Go to factormeals.com. Get started today.
Duran and the Morning Show.
Our buddy Mario Carbone's on the way, and while he's on with us, while he's sitting here talking to us, he will be out opening 3 more restaurants. It's effortless with him. We love Mario. He's coming up to talk about food, restaurants, everything. Let's go around the room. Gandhi's not here today, so today, filling in for Gandhi is Scotty B.
Hey!
What's on your mind today, Snotty B?
Is it okay if I give a shameless plug to our podcast? Today is National Cereal Day. And in case you don't know, Andrew and I have a podcast called Serial Killers with a C, where we talk about cereal and we rate it. So check us out. We've already done 1,150 cereals. Is that insane? Like over 1,000 cereals we've done.
That's a lot of grams of sugar.
Yes, it is. And they just keep coming. So listen to us wherever you get your podcast. It's called Serial Killers.
And have a happy National Cereal Day. Huh?
Yes, enjoy your Lucky Charms today.
Please do. And it's a great podcast. What a great idea. Hey, what's going on with you today, Producer Sam?
So a few months back at this point, I feel like Cynthia Erivo was doing press for Wicked, and she said one thing that I have not been able to get out of my head. I love it. She said her therapist told her, whatever you're doing, whatever you're eating, activity, shopping, just ask, am I loving myself with this action? I didn't really get it at first, but then I've been thinking about it as I do things. Sometimes loving myself is forcing myself to get up and go take the workout class. Sometimes loving myself is letting me not feel guilty that I don't want to take the work class. I need to sit on my couch today. It varies from activity to activity, purchase to purchase, whatever. But I think about that now constantly. And if you make the active decision to choose the love yourself move, you just feel so much better about your collection of decisions by the end of the day.
You know, it's like muscle memory. The more you do that, the less you have to even think about it. You've done it so much, you've practiced, you don't have to think about whether you love yourself sitting on the couch or getting out to work out.
It just feels right that day.
Exactly. Just
So
trust
great.
whatever you do. Danielle,
Yes.
what's up with you?
All right, I'm going to say it again. If you have not seen Anne Juliet on Broadway, please do it for yourself. If you love NSYNC and Britney and Backstreet and Demi Lovato and Katy Perry, it's all their music in this show about Romeo and Juliet and what would happen if Juliet didn't die. It's so good. And if you don't love Broadway, this is the show that you should go and see first because it's like an introduction, but it's not your typical Broadway show. My girlfriend Lisa, she's not the biggest Broadway fan, loved every minute of it. And my sister and I fangirled, and we were at the stage door as little teenagers. It was fabulous. And
Look
Joey
at you.
Fatone's in it now. He's so good.
Did Joey Fatone come out the backstage
He did
door?
not come out last night, but that's okay.
He has a secret exit.
I think he
People
does.
like you are standing outside waiting for him. Excellent. And Juliet, check it out. Skeery, what's up with you?
I must hit my head, got amnesia, and forgot who I was because I never used to like kids' birthday parties, but now I am basically, I'm the fun.
So now you're like a huge kid's birthday party fan?
Yeah, I'm helping my I'm helping my sister plan my nephew Lucas's birthday party, and I'm taking great joy in this as being the funkle in this relationship. And I'm like saying all the things that we should do, and I'm really helping her do a party planning situation. But like me 10 years ago, I'd be running in the other direction from that. I don't know what's changed, but maybe I'm just maturing. I don't know, but
so I mean, how old is little Lucas?
Lucas is becoming he's going to be 14 years old.
God, so it's time to bring out the booze bottles with the sparklers in the top.
That's why. Bottle service.
Bottle service at the 14-year-old.
We will be partying in the same club at some point.
What a rager. Froggy, what's up with you today?
You know, I have a really bad habit of when I'm cooking, like with a fork or something, I'll wipe the fork off and then lick my finger. Where yesterday I was making my dog's dog food and I had to break it up with a fork. And just out of complete habit, I took my finger, I swiped the fork, I licked it, and I'm like, oh my God, what did I just do? It tasted horrific. I'm just telling you right now, be very careful when you're cooking. Probably a bad habit to lick the fork, but don't do it when you're breaking up
It's
dog
okay.
food.
They love it. I mean, they lick their butts.
That's a good one.
Wipe that off your fork and taste it. So, why is a fork in there? Hold on. Hey, what's up with you, Straight Nate?
Okay, just a reminder. What do we do this weekend, everybody?
You turn your clocks forward.
Yeah. So maybe tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, you want to try waking up just a little bit earlier because that's what it's going to feel like on Sunday. So good old Uncle Nate says, wake up a little bit earlier tomorrow morning just to prepare for Sunday's inevitable misery.
Thank you, Uncle Nate.
You're welcome.
Old Uncle Nate. And there you go. We went around the room. Mario Carbone. What a great guy. A good friend. He's coming up next.
We rolling?
Yep.
Want to hear something slightly more unhinged than the morning show?
Damn it!
Elvis Duran's After Party, a podcast we record daily when the morning show is finished.
He is literally a pastry.
Elvis Duran's After Party. Listen on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. Live from the Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
Mario Carbone, the famous
Woo, yeah.
Mario Carbone. It's okay. You can woo for yourself. It's okay. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
We have to tell you that yesterday, Carbone sent over the care package, the ultimate, the spicy rigatoni.
Yeah.
We got some chicken parm. We got a nice Caesar salad.
Got to feed you guys.
It was awesome. You know, I think the spicy rigatoni, is that like your official calling card? Because it seems like it's everywhere.
That's the hit song, right? That's the one. Play the song.
Right?
You know what I decided yesterday? If I was to be put to death in the electric chair and I had one meal left, it would be your spicy rigatoni.
I'm not sure how to feel about that.
That's a positive. That would be my last meal.
First, I'm concerned. What did you do? What did you do?
Well, let's hope this never happens. But what I'm saying is that would be my last meal. I love it.
Interesting. As a chef, as a restaurant owner, what if you got a call from the penitentiary in Huntsville, Texas, or I don't know, I'm making this up, and it said, Mr. Carbone, we're putting a man to death tomorrow, and his request is for his last meal is spicy rigatoni.
Yeah.
I would feel obligated to show up in Chef White's and prepare it myself.
Well, that's kind of creepy.
Wow.
The entire thing is very creepy. Yes, I agree.
If it's in the electric chair, he could just hold the bowl and cook it himself.
Oh my God!
Cut out the middleman. Why not?
That's too far.
You know, spicy rigatoni, that sauce is just incredible.
Oh, so good.
We're talking Calabrian chilies. We're talking some cream involved.
Sweet onions, Calabrian chili, little cream, little butter, and then the best tomatoes, San Marzanos.
Here's the thing. It seems so simple, yet...
It is very simple.
It is very simple, yet you've elevated it somehow. But by how? Just... what?
Well, we all grew up with that dish, and it was kind of it was a pizzeria dish. It was like kind of the bad Italian restaurant dish, and we were writing the menu originally at Carbone, and I wrote it in as kind of a joke because it's that kind of bastard dish. And then I was like, well, let me take a couple cracks at making it and see if I get anywhere. And I made it, and I was like, you know what? This is pretty good. This is good enough to put on the menu. Let's see what happens. I had no idea that it would become the most popular. There was no way of knowing that. It was probably the last thing we put on the menu before we opened.
Wow.
There you go.
That's
There's the story.
I was just filling in one more slot. I thought I needed a vegetarian pasta. I thought the mix was wrong, and I wrote it in. And I was like, all right, this is pretty good. Let's put it out.
Danielle, look at this new sauce he has now.
I know mac and cheese Alfredo.
Okay, just stop right there.
Okay.
Mac and cheese Alfredo.
Okay.
So for Christmas this year, I got this beautiful presentation from Carbone, from Mario, and that was in there. I'm like, wow, okay. I'm afraid to pop it. I'm afraid once I start eating this, my nipples will fall off or something. It's nipple hardening goodness.
There's been no sign of that happening so far. So you're pretty safe there.
Okay. Well, so let's talk about all your sauces. How many sauces in total do you have
We have
distributing?
about 25 different SKUs of sauces now.
Whoa.
Okay.
Toe-to-toe with Rayo's.
So, wow. Okay, toe-to-toe with Rayo's. When you were growing up, if you told anyone in your family, we're going to have a jarred sauce today, would they laugh you out of the kitchen? Because sauces back then were a different thing.
Sauces back then were a different thing, but I think they would have a wry eye early on when I say that, but I think that once they tried it, they'd be pretty proud of it. I think the quality of what jarred sauce was back then is not nearly what it is today. And I think you'd find even my tough grandmother maybe trying to sneak in a jar or two of sauce into her cooking as well.
I bet she did all along, and you never were privy to that.
I don't think she did back then.
All right, now, do you think your sauce is not the type that people need to, play with? Because I know if I use the jarred sauce, I always add a little this, some extra this, garlic,
I'm an adder too. I play with it.
Okay.
I'll mix different flavors. I'm always playing with it. But no.
I beg your pardon? I'm sorry. I was just half listening.
Mario, man.
I'm always mixing the sauces, Elvis.
Okay. Well, wait. If you're always playing with your own sauce, then why don't you just make that the sauce?
Yeah. Exactly.
No, I think each person should come up with their own style.
Okay. All right. We'll start there.
It's obviously great on its own, but I get bored.
Okay. Hey, how many? Okay, this is the thing that's kind of mind blowing. How many places in America can I find your sauce?
25,000.
Okay. Because I remember. Look, I know Mario Carbone from just a restaurant or two in New York City. And then years later, time passes, I go to a grocery store in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and your sauce is there. I'm like, holy crap, he's everywhere. This is actually great news. Good for you.
I've known you since we were neighbors.
We were.
Wait, I didn't know you were neighbors.
We were. We shared the same bathroom. So how much money per sauce do you get? No, how many, like a jar. Hand me that jar. Is that like?
Well, this is a smaller jar and this is a bigger jar. So
is this okay? Is this like 45 cents that goes into Mario's pocket right here? Maybe.
Sauce business is a lucrative business.
Is it more lucrative than the restaurant business?
Someday it might. At the pace that it's growing, someday it might eclipse even the restaurant business.
Wow.
Well, let's talk about your restaurant business. I know you do Carbone on the Beach down in Miami every year. Did you just announce another year doing this?
We announced another year partnership with American Express, May 2nd through 4th. Formula One weekend. The weather's great. The city's at its fullest, and we put on what I think is the best event of the weekend. Are you coming this year?
You know what? I keep meaning to get there,
and you keep not coming.
Well, okay. May I be brutally honest with you? It's hard to get into that thing sometimes.
No, don't do that.
You know him. You call him.
But I'm not the kind of guy that likes to make a phone call. Hey, can you get me?
The guy just offered to come over and make your sauce. I mean,
that.
really.
You're Elvis Duran.
Oh, that's right. The thing is, you can go online and you can reserve.
Yes, you can
reserve for this. And when are we doing that? Just a little too early for that, is it not?
American Express has already got advanced ticket sales happening, so you can buy tickets early from American Express, and then they go online through us in the next couple weeks.
Let's get back to the restaurant business. Mm-hmm. I go for my walks every day. I always walk right by Carbone. Mm-hmm. I always kind of look in and make sure they're doing the job for you.
I appreciate that. Keep an eye on everybody.
But how many restaurants are you up to, Mario?
We have 50 restaurants right now open, and then we probably have another 20 or so in development.
And I'm thinking the Carbone brand itself is 6 or 7 of those, right?
Yeah, so we have 7 open Carbones, and then we have 2 opening this year, London in September and Dubai in October.
Wow.
Wow.
You have one Carbone and you're able to be there and keep an eye on things. But if you have 7 Carbones and now 50 other restaurants going, how do you keep quality up and running to your standards? Because I know your standards are high.
Yeah. I keep a tight communication with everybody. So we have WhatsApp chats, we have video Zooms all the time. We have digital recipe books that I oversee. I do training videos that I send out to all the chefs, and then I get to as many as I can. But I'm always really close to that chef team around the world and making sure that we're all doing everything exactly the way that I want, same way the book should be. And then I have a team allocated in the company. They're the travel team. They spend all year on the road. So they just go from place to place to place to place.
So they are you representing you everywhere.
Yeah.
So do you miss the days where you could just walk in and just fire someone? I mean, and I'm sure you fired many people in your time.
I've fired many people. At this point we have over 5,000 employees at Major Food Group, and in the early days, it was kind of de facto my job to be the fire guy.
Did you enjoy that secretly?
It depends on who you're firing
and what they did.
Sometimes I really enjoyed it, and sometimes it hurt.
Right.
But the method is always the same. My method of firing is.
Well, hold on. Fire me.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay. Let's. Okay. So we sit down. You call me in.
What did you do?
Well, I don't know. You're here to talk to me,
Well,
Mario.
it changes a little bit of the dynamic of this firing.
Okay. Let's say I've broken 25 dishes in the past week.
Right.
I don't know. That's stupid.
Okay, so I would invite you in for a meeting. You'd sit down, and then immediately upon sitting down, I'm going to let you know that you're being fired, you're being let go, and then we'll talk. We can talk it out from there. But it's always important to fire immediately, get it out of the way, and then we'll have a little bit of a conversation as to maybe why, and then that'll be it. So really quickly, so you'll sit down like,
Right.
Hey Elvis, how you doing? Great, quick, cordial. Listen, we're letting you go today. XYZ reason, it didn't work out. I'm sorry about that. We wish you well, and I hope you're successful in your next job.
What did I do? Why are you letting me
broke
go?
25 plates last week.
Okay.
You know you did
Well,
that.
yeah, okay. And unfortunately, they had food on them at the time.
Yeah,
and they were usually over the heads of diners.
Yeah, some of them landed on customers.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So you're a liability.
Well, couldn't you talk to me about this and we work it out? Maybe you give me a time to cure that problem.
Well, we did. We did have if you remember, we did write you up a couple times earlier before that. So you were on your last warning, and then that last tray of food that fell in the laps of Mrs.
Right.
Smith last night. That was the last straw.
Well, I didn't know this was the last straw. I thought it was the fact that I had.
No, we went over it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I thought
we had 2 warnings previously.
Okay, we're not letting me speak. I mean, with all due respect, I thought maybe you were letting me go because of my flatulence problem.
No, this is not a give and take here. This is a,
So you're saying it's done?
No, it's definitively done.
Okay, then why are we talking? I could just walk the hell out of here.
Well, I thought it was important that you heard from me.
Okay.
And I wanted to give you the respect of hearing from
Ask
me.
about your severance package.
Is there a severance package here at?
Yeah, you'll be in touch with Human Resources.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
You want to make me a little lunch before I head out?
Can I get a jar of sauce?
Can you throw on the?
Take a jar of sauce on the way
Remember,
out.
I used to put the. Okay, I get a jar of sauce for my service.
Well, you get a small jar, not the big one.
Yeah, no, not this one.
What a company. See, I don't know. I've never, ever fired anyone in my life. This is why I would be a bad businessman. There's always some sort of loyalty they have with me, even if they're the worst non-productive person in the world. I still find that little thing. And it's not fair to them because they're never going to grow in my company. I will never let them. So it's kind of my issue. I'm kind of an idiot like that. I can't fire people.
You got to just put them out of their misery immediately.
I see that worked. Actually, I felt it as you immediately fired me, and then you said, okay, let's talk about it. What, Skeery? You keep saying something.
Yeah,
behind
no,
me. I can hear you.
I just need to hear about the ultimate meatball making method from the master himself. Now, do you do the pan-fried thing, the baking thing, or cook it fully in the sauce? What is the best way to make a meatball?
Skeery, are you busy after the show? I need for you to come in.
We have a meeting.
This is obviously a multiple step process. Meatballs for me are a blend of 3 meats: veal, pork, and beef. The pork, I substitute out lean ground pork for pork sausage. So it's pork sausage, veal, and beef.
Mm-hmm.
Then instead of using breadcrumbs, because the breadcrumb is going to rehydrate, it's going to take the moisture away from the meats. So I put in what's called panade, which is stale bread that's been soaked in milk. So that becomes the bread that goes inside. It keeps the whole thing really moist. Eggs, cheese, onions, garlic, all that's your mix. Let the mix cool, then roll them into balls. Then they get deep fried in
fry
olive
'em
oil.
up.
Fried in olive oil. They're still raw inside. They got a nice little crust. Then they go into a pan with tomato sauce and Parmesan cheese. They get wrapped up and they get slowly cooked, really gentle.
I'm glad we had this conversation.
I don't know how we got here, but I hope that answered your question.
Well, now that I've fired Skeery, you're hiring him. By the way,
I look forward to coming back next time and you're in charge.
God, Carbone fine food. These sauces are everywhere, and you got to get them. You got to get all of them.
And you're coming this year to Carbone Beach.
Okay, I'm coming. I can't
look at the dates
I'm getting mad. I'm getting belligerent. Okay, I'll be there.
Well, I just feel like we go through this over and over again, and you just don't show up.
Okay.
Every year, I'm like, "Where's Skeery? Where's Elvis?" And
he's asking for Skeery.
I would like both of you to be there.
Oh God, I'm not going if he's going.
And every year, I'm just disappointed.
Okay, I can't disappoint you any longer.
So please come.
Can we talk about this pinky ring you bought?
This one?
Is that the one?
This is Mr. Sinatra's ring.
Yes.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Shut up. Let me see.
By the way, I love how you don't call him Frank or Frankie. You call him
Mr.
Sinatra.
Mr. S.
Wait, let me see. Can I see it?
No, don't get too close to her.
Take it off.
She's from the Bronx. You'll never see it again. Good God.
Cool.
It's a long story, but yeah.
So this belonged to...
That belonged to Tony Bennett. So Frank had broken his pinky shooting a movie, and that ring didn't fit him anymore, so he had it remade. And when he had it remade, he decided to remake 12 of them to give one to each of his kids and to some of the closest people in his life. Quincy Jones, Tony Bennett, the kids all got one. And then about a year and a half ago, Mr. Bennett passed away, and I went to an auction of his possessions, and I was kind of shocked that this was there. And so I bought Frank Sinatra's Tony Bennett ring.
How cool is that? See, I know that you are obviously a big fan of Frank Sinatra.
Mm-hmm.
We actually spent a week in his Palm Springs house. It was awesome because you could feel his ghost rolling around in there.
Oh, yeah. It's untouched.
So I went to the bathroom one morning, not to get too morose, and I was sitting there doing my business. I realized, oh, my God, this is where Frank used to sit down and poo every day. And I was like, and it kind of hit me upside the head. I'm like, whoa. And I actually, a little hungover, I tried to have a conversation with him. I'm thinking, I know you're with me, Frank. I know you're here in your bathroom with me.
What'd you tell him?
I'm never going to divulge that. So Mario has a new coffee table book. It's called Carbone.
Yes.
Have you ever wanted to do your own coffee table book? I wanted to do the tequila shot orgasm book. And hear me out.
Oh my God. What would that look like?
It's a photo close-up of a face.
Yeah.
And you have to guess whether they just took a shot of tequila or they just had an orgasm.
Oh, that's good. I like that. I would buy this book.
Don't you think that? No?
Has anyone passed on this yet?
Well, no. It's in development stages. But Carbone, the coffee table book, is what story are you telling it with this book?
We decided to do it because last year the restaurant turned 10 years old, and we've been blessed in so many ways at that restaurant. One of the big things that's so unique about the place is that virtually the identical staff from 10 years ago is still there, which just doesn't happen in restaurants. People come, they go, they quit, and we have basically the same team. So I thought this is a perfect opportunity to sort of memorialize the first 10 years of this place. Both food, but the style that we do it, the decor, the music, the people, the personalities, get everyone in this thing and make sure that we have a living testament to like the first 10 years, because I'm so grateful for everyone that did that.
I would love to see that, and I can't wait to see that.
I've got one coming for you.
Oh, no, stop. Slow down. You're so giving. A new car is on the way. Oh, is this from Mr. Carbone? Please send him some roses and say thank you. I appreciate that. And the Aisling books are beautifully done. They're quite pricey. My kind of an interesting point here is everyone can do their own coffee table book from their lives. You can self-publish.
That's a tequila and orgasm.
Yeah, I can't wait. Don't you steal my idea, Mario.
You know how many jars of sauce they've sold since 2021?
Is there a number?
18 million jars of sauce.
Oh, my gosh. 45 cents a jar.
It's the fastest growing product in America outside of beverages.
I love that. Yeah. It is.
That's amazing.
And of course, we're talking about Carbone Fine Food. These sauces are amazing. Don't ever poo-poo a jarred sauce.
Don't you poo-poo my sauce.
I'm not poo-poo. There's no poo-poo in a Carbone sauce. But congratulations on everything, as I've said all the times you've been here. And the moments you are in the kitchen just working the line, I hope you never, ever give that up. I hope you always find time to do that.
I hope so, too. I love it.
Excellent. Mario Carbone. Thank you.
Thank you.
There he is. I'm sorry, was that funny?
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
On 9/11, we vowed to never forget. Help America keep that promise. Donate $11 a month to the Tunnel to Towers Foundation at T2T.org. That's T2T.org. Bye.
Yeah.
Let's do more of those. And thank you to DJ Cream. He's going to mix us out of here. If you want to check him out online, you go to...
At DJ Cream NYC.
Say peace out, everybody.
Peace out, everybody.